Go. That girl? No, tell them about what just happened.
I'd rather not.
About the hats. This girl Rose, our neighbor... No, on a for real note, you guys, actually, our neighbor Rose, she's very, very friendly. She bought all this yarn and everything with her money, and she wanted my mom to make something out of it. So she asked for five frog hats, and my mom said that each of the hats are worth, well, I mean, it's $10 an hour, and she spent 3 hours on each hat, so that's $30, and 30 times 5 is $150.
And now she refuses to pay that because she says she bought materials, which is fine. I normally buy the material, okay? So it would be more expensive than $150. And my time is valuable because I have other things that I have to do. And it took me 15 hours. So in the course of 2 days, I made 5 frog hats for this woman. And
she lives right across the street from us.
She lives right across the street from us.
Very, very nice.
Very nice lady. I have no problems with her.
She's very friendly.
And she is a very friendly lady. And now she's like, I'm not paying that price for the hats. I paid for materials, so I owe you $50. And the only reason why she's paying $10 a hat is because I made an original frog hat back in 2014, and it's now 2021.
Almost 2022.
And of course that hat's going to be on sale because it's old and used, and it's going to be $10 because it's old and used and so old, and so many years old. So my new version of the frog hats are vamped up and very nice, and it took me 3 hours per hat at $10 an hour. And I've learned something in this whole situation. I can make 5 hats in 2 days, which is great, and not to deal with my neighbors.
Sorry, you want to show me one of the hats you made?
Yes, I will show.
Because you know what, I think I've decided. I may put this up, or I may record this. I'll send this video to you, and I'll show you how to upload it on your channel.
Here's one of the hats.
Yes, it's a frog hat.
It's a frog hat. It's a very cute frog hat.
But
and there's 5 of them.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And they're all different sizes, right?
No, they're all the same size.
Okay.
And 5. She wanted 5 identical frog hats. They're all a little different because no 2 are identical as far as like sewing the eyes on and where the mouths are and the tongues. So each hat took me 3 hours, and I charged $10 an hour. I think that's reasonable.
I agree.
It's not outlandish prices, and everything's homemade.
And that's if she's
lucky.
not...
She's lucky I didn't use this type of yarn. Because this type of yarn is very small. As you can tell, it's very intricate and very, very, very little.
Yes, my phone gets wonderful detail.
And this hat took me 10 days. And this hat took me from July 24th until August 4th. So, yeah. And during this time, I'm also working on these. So, I can multitask at the same time. So she really needed to understand that I wasn't trying to be rude. I did her a favor by stopping what I was doing, which was this, and made her order ahead of time. Because normally I buy yarn for my customers. She's lucky I didn't try to ship them to her, even though she just lives right across the street. Because then she'd owe me even more money.
Yeah, I can imagine.
because that'd be $10 per hat, is again, because it's $7.95 per envelope per hat, because only one hat per envelope, and that'd be 5 envelopes. So that would be another $50 on top of that. Then it would have been $200.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted an invoice. And I've never done that before. I'm just getting started with my business. And I've never done that before. I usually make something, give it to them. They pay me as I give it to them. So this is kind of strange for me. So, not really sure. So, exactly what I should do at this point. If you guys want to give me some input or some insight, if I should just tell her to basically go F herself and tell her that, well, she's SOL on her 5 frog hats because she's not paying me what they're worth, or if I just buckle down and give her the frog hats for the $50 that she wants to pay me. I'm not really sure exactly what I should do.
If she thinks the hats are worth $10, like if she's giving you $50 for the whole thing, then that means each hat was $10.
That's what she thinks they're worth, and I don't think they're worth
They're
that.
worth way more than
I think
10.
they're worth more than that, and that's my opinion, and that's my work, and I think they're worth more than $10.
Okay, because look at this yarn. Not everybody knows how to crochet.
And I mean, this bag, I mean, I wouldn't sell this for $10.
That right there is easily $50.
It's basically 2 bags in one. It's got a littler bag inside the bigger bag. If you can see.
Yeah. There's two bags in here.
Yeah, it's got a littler one inside the bigger one.
Yep, right there.
That way you don't lose your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which is like that, which is nice. And then there's the normal size.
And then there's the and then there's the carrier piece.
Yeah, and it's pretty decent size too. It's pretty big.
And then it's got a smiley face
Yeah.
on it. It's got a smile.
It's cute.
Because my business is smile hats and things. So I figured I'd put a smile on the bag, kind of like to represent my business.
Yep.
So that was kind of like what that was about. And then I have my business cards, if I can find one. My business card.
Smile hats and things. This is the number. It's from her Seattle number.
Yeah, it's my Seattle number.
But here, if you guys want to screenshot this, you can. Share this to whoever you like. We will answer 100%.
And I do special orders, as you can see. The only problem is that if I don't recognize the number, I'm not going to answer the phone. So just text me. Just text me the number.
Just call her Vu. Just call her Vu. That's the easiest name to remember is Vu.
It's VOO.
VOO.
And mention that you saw me on YouTube. And yeah. Just mention that you saw me on YouTube. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your input. Have a blessed day.